Hey y'all, what's up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It's your boy, JNW Boss in the building. We are finally here to talk about WWE Undisputed, what's gonna happen, all that other stuff. And this honestly, if I play my cards right, this honestly shouldn't take super long. Honestly, I could probably knock this out in maybe an hour. If get questioned and everything, I probably knock this out maybe an hour. Shouldn't take too long. Let me go ahead and take a minute, kind of send this out. Let people know what's up. Let people know that we are live. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's had a good week, a great week even. We're gonna take a minute. We're gonna get into this thing. So if you can't give me like 2 seconds, kind of share this thing out and let people know, hey, we're live and all the other fun stuff, and then we'll get it on and popping, shall we? Cool. And of course, I got comments up as well. So if you got any questions that you want to ask, feel free to ask them, and I will, and then we'll answer questions and everything as we go along. There's going to be a section where I do allow for a question to be asked and all that other fun stuff. I think we got people coming in. I'm going to give it a minute. What's the story? What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm going to take a minute to kind of share this out real quick. Go ahead and share this out real quick. Share it across social media and all that stuff to get the word out there real fast, and then we'll get into it. Like I was saying, this shouldn't be super long. This should not be long at all. We're going to go ahead and take a couple of minutes. We're going to wait for people to kind of pile in here. We got 4 people in there. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm going to get into things here. We're going to just begin to sharing things out. Y'all help me out. Y'all share the thing, in y'all community tabs and social medias and whatever the deal. Speaking of which, if you want, follow me on X, Twitter, down below. I forgot to put my Discord in there, but I do have an official Discord for ACW stuff, but I might flip it and make it a more general thing, but I digress. Anyways. A minute just sharing this stuff out. We're live. Hey, yo. We got 5 people in there. Comment. Drop a comment. Let me know who you are. Let me know what's up. What are we working with around here? My question. All right, we live. Yep. Okay. Sent out to Twitter. Sent out to Discord. Let's jump into it. Get myself back here on camera because I want to talk to y'all. All right. WWE Undisputed. It's a brand new universe mode thing. I've been kind of teasing it, talking about it a little bit here and there. If you're in my close circle, I probably mentioned it to you at least once. And of course, you guys have seen what I've been doing, or I kind of saw me mentioning it on the community tab and everything else. So let's kind of give you the background and kind of the premise for what WWE Undisputed is. I'm trying to pull on my notes. There we go. Kind of give you the background, the premise, inspiration, all that for what this universe mode is. We got another comment. Hey, yo, Hornet, what's good, bro? What's good? Background. Why not? First, let's just answer the why. Why in the world am I doing this? I already got 2 of these things. What the world made me decide to do a third? Well, actually, several weeks back, I was sitting there watching Raw, and sometimes, you watch Raw, and sometimes your mind starts spiraling and circulating. Yo, J-Dog, what's good, bro? What's good? I'm about to tell y'all what I'm going to do in about 5 seconds. Anyway, whatever. What's good, guys? What's good? But anyway, I was watching Raw several weeks back, and I was sitting there, and sometimes I watch this stuff, and because of the type of content we do, I start thinking about universe mode stuff. I start thinking about, guys I could potentially bring in, and start thinking about all that. And then for some reason, I started to think about what would it be like if I were to actually do live, like a WWE style universe mode. But the thing I've always kind of said, and I've said it numerous times, I'll say it again. Yep. That's fact. That's fact. That's fact. Fact. Oh, I get it. Anyway, I was sitting there thinking, like, what would it be like if I would actually do a WWE Universe mode? Because I've done it. Some people may not know that I actually did it briefly but I did it specifically on Coltrane's channel. Shout out to him. I know I think he's premiering right now. But shout out to him. Check him out as well. But I did it briefly on Coltrane's channel back in the earlier days of the Universe Mode War. And I remember did an episode of SmackDown, recorded it, premiered it, all that stuff. People freaking loved it. You know what I'm saying? People freaking loved it. It was the good stuff. And I had a good time doing it. So the greatest thing, I had a good time doing it. But it's like, I guess personally, my thing is, if I were going to do a WWE Universe mode, at least on my channel, the one thing I was not about to do is do the Raw and SmackDown format, because everybody does the Raw, SmackDown, NXT format. And part of the reason I did TNA was because I didn't want to do a WWE brand with the Raw, SmackDown format, so TNA was my go-to, and it was a cool outlet, and y'all seem to be digging that. Lockdown is almost at 1,000 subscribers, or 1,000 views, so thank you guys, and just general support for TNA. Thank you guys very much. Next episode is in the works. Moving on, though. I thought about what it would be like if I were to do to be honest, I want to do the same. Give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. That's why WWE... Hold on a second. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm sorry. I have vision issue, guys, so if I'm struggling to read your comments, that's why. I'm sorry. That was WWE Inferno for... Yeah, man, I feel you, man. Can't wait to see that, bro, by the way. But yeah, I'm sitting there looking like, what if I were to actually do a WWE Universe mode? What would it be? And then I started kind of brainstorming a bit. And then, as I was sitting there thinking about the WWE, of course, my mind went to the current state of the WWE. Well, I guess now I can say the current state of WWE with their merge with Endeavor and all of this other stuff. And I said, what if I came up with this universe mode that like took elements of like combat sports and WWE? And so, admittedly, once I thought of that idea, I pitched it out to a couple of people. I think I pitched it out to Cole, Expert, of course, J-Dog, of course. And people were like, yeah, run with that. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So then I started to think, all right, what should I call it? And then, honestly, the name was the easiest part to me, was WWE Undisputed, because, you know, it's a kind of a callback to the UFC game. You remember back in the day, they were called UFC Undisputed, insert whatever name here. Or technically it was UFC or 2009 Undisputed, then they switched the name and the year, the following game for some weird reason. And then it was UFC Undisputed 3, which is personally one of my favorite MMA games of all time. But hey, whatever. But that's where I came up with the name, and that's where I came up with the name. That's pretty much the reasoning. A whole lot of brainstorming and bouncing this idea off a couple of people. And I figured if I'm going to do the WWE Undisputed thing, and have it be based around this merger of WWE and UFC with the TKO thing, let's take some elements from that. And so, of course, since I am doing real life stuff here, I said, why not go ahead and just start from an IRL standpoint? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of how the brainchild of WWE Undisputed came about. And so what's going to happen from here is that the starting point for WWE Undisputed, they're actually the timeline for this, crazy enough. The first time I'm ever doing this. So the timeline that I'm beginning with this is right after WrestleMania 30, this past WrestleMania. I think it's 39. Right after WrestleMania 39. Specifically, I'm going with the Friday after WrestleMania 39. And then the backstory is, because of this merger of WWE and UFC with the Endeavor movement, they want one show to solidify that merging to solidify that togetherness, to solidify the fact that these two prominent organizations are now, under one roof. And so they want WWE to put a show on that is showing representation of that. So, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, not happening. Not happening. All three of those, gone. This is one show. One show. WWE Undisputed. And again, this is taking place right after WrestleMania 39. So pretty much think about the landscape of WWE around that time period, and that's pretty much where this thing begins. However, with WWE Undisputed, there are a couple of things we are going to go over that makes this thing a little bit different, I would say, than your standard universe mode. So without further ado, one of them, I'll say, let me also, before I get into this stuff, let me address the roster. It's safe to say WWE got a lot of people. A lot of people on their roster. And because of this crazy, insane roster that will potentially have to deal with, there are going to be some people who are not going to be on the current day or not going to be on the roster for WWE Undisputed. The roster that I'm still working through, admittedly, but the roster for this is going to be guys that I feel would fit this style of the WWE that I'm presenting here. Some characters are going to make it. Some guys and some gimmick characters are going to make it. Others may not. And I guess with that being said, knowing that not every single person... Interesting. Thank you. And I guess with that being said, with all the roster stuff taken care of and me mentioning a particular style, let's take a moment. Let's dive into what the style is going to be. And we're going to kick it off with what I like to call the rules of the ring. The roll. Alright. So, with the rules of the ring, as I said, we're going to be taking elements. What's up, Draven? What's up, J-Dog? It's going to be great. Thank you very much, man. Interesting video. Thank you. Interesting idea. Thank you. Alright, so here we go. Rules of the ring. Time limits are in effect. And to take elements from that combat sport is going to work like this. Non-title matches are going to be 15 minutes. You got a 15-minute time limit. Title matches are going to be 25 minutes. As far as general match rules, there are no countouts. Disqualification, for the record, is still in effect. And you can still be disqualified by your standard means of, your low blows, your outside interference. You can still be disqualified. But the general rule is that there's no countouts. And then all matches are won by pinfall, submission, knockouts, or judge's decision. Any questions before I proceed? Yo, what's up, Cole? What up, Cole? I saw you were premiering earlier. I didn't get a chance to catch it, but I'm definitely going to go back and watch it. What's up? Welcome. Just to make sure y'all can still hear me. Y'all hearing me? I'm coming across loud and clear to y'all. We sounding good out here? We doing all right? I don't want to... Let me know. If I need to adjust something, let me know. I don't want to be several minutes into this thing and like... is it going to be called? No. Draven is going to be called? No. Or if I do include calls, my call stuff are going to be pretty limited. If I do include calls, they're going to be pretty limited, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. All right. Sounds awesome. All right, cool. Again, time limits are in effect. Non-title matches are 15 minutes. Title matches are 25 minutes. And then the general rules are no count out. The base rules are there's no count out, and then matches are won by pinfall, submission, knockout, or by judge's decision. And I guess, and there's one more rule. Will J-Dog call me on the show? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, good. But yeah, so that's basic rules. And I guess there's one final rule set I do need to kind of explain since I just didn't have the room to put it here. The rule of the ring for multi-man matches. It's pretty much the same base rule set as your standard matches, except all multi-man matches. So that means your triple threats, your fatal four-ways, your tag team matches are all going to be elimination. So same rules as before: knockout, pinfall, submission, knockouts, or judging decision, and also it's elimination. So same rules as before. Hopefully getting power drive. Okay. Yeah, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Hey, keep it PG. Keep it PG around here, dang good. You better have no violence around these parts, man. Yeah, keep it PG around here. But any initial question on the rule set? You want to ask me about particular match type? Any questions about the rule set currently? I'm gonna give y'all a minute because I want y'all to ask some questions as we go along. Okay. Right. Very intriguing. Maybe that ball me very interested. Let's get played out. Definitely, man. I'm gonna do what I can. Are there going to be? I pull a comment on my thing. I can't read. I can't read. I can't see. But hey, whatever. Hold on. Here we go. I got none super interesting. I like this. Is Brock Lesnar going to be involved? I almost want to say yes. For championships, how would that work? We get trio titles. No, same. Oh, actually, hang tight. I'm actually going to answer your question. By the end of it, I'm going to answer your question. Don't worry. Do not worry. I'm going to answer this. I got you. But no question about the basic rules from what it seems, so I will move on. If a question does cross your mind as I'm going along, by all means, let me know. Is Brock Lesnar going to be involved? Probably. This seems like his domain, so more than likely, yeah. For champions, that's going to work. We're going to get to that. We're going to answer all the champions questions. Let's go ahead and answer the judging. Go ahead and talk about the judging because I mentioned it, of course. And for those that may just be jumping in, again, time limit rule: 15 for non-title, 25 for title, and then there's no count out, but there are pinfall, submission, knockouts, and/or judging decisions. Which, let me go ahead and get you to how the judges will be scoring this. Will the J-Dog be on commentary? If people want to have J-Dog on commentary, give me excuse you, sir. Not on my stream, Daddy. They ain't giving me that. Not on my stream. They ain't getting the ball, man. Sucks. Will the J-Dog be on commentary? Potentially. We are not. I'm honestly on a 100% level. I am not sure because I'm going to see how this goes. We're going to see how this goes, and we'll see what can potentially work. I don't know. There you go. Thank you. All right. So, judges scoring. 3 judges will score, and just for the record, I will probably have them be like legends or whatever. So, 3 judges will score in a 10-point must system per 5-minute period. So, basically, what it means is this. They're going to kind of look at, let me say what they're being scored based off. They're going to be based off striking, grappling, and environmental use. So basically, environmental use would be diving off the top rope. Since there's no count out, environmental use would be how you threw somebody into the step. Or you decided to take the fight into the crowd and you start brawling over there. That's a good idea. Or you slam someone into like the announce table, or you start fighting up the ramp and going backstage and going crazy or whatever. Maybe you start doing that. I don't know, part of integral strategy. So environmental use would be the way you use the ropes, corners, diving off of stuff, apron, basically any type of environmental thing you could think of. So again, corner, rope, dives, all that fun jazz. And so 10 points will be given to the person that did the best within 5 minutes. The judging will be scored every 5-minute period. So let's say, for instance, it's a 15-minute time limit, right? Let's say the match goes on for 5 minutes. Okay, the judge is going to take a look and see who did the best in that 5-minute period, and then the second one will take place. Let's say the match goes 10 minutes. The judge will take a look and say, oh, okay, this person did great. We felt this person won, or one of the judges can be like, hey, we felt this person won this 5-minute period, but this person, let's say they were able to fight back and whatever, they won this next 5-minute period or something like that. And if it goes to 15 minutes, then of course, they'll look at it from, all right, who won in between. If it goes to 15 or 25 minutes, if it's a time limit, then of course they'll score it accordingly. Each judge, will, of course, will have their own way of scoring, quote unquote. So there you go. UFC stars involved. I am debating that currently, and I'm debating it because I'm not as in tune. I will admit, I'm not as in tune with current day MMA in order to do so right now. So I'll say eventually, because it would take like some me studying and kind of keep catching up on my part, but because I want to, admittedly I want to. So eventually, but not at the moment. And plus, I'm going to kind of play it safe because I don't know if everybody here is an MMA fan, so I'm going to kind of stick with a lot of the wrestlers and stuff. So potentially, eventually, but definitely not within this first period, though. Why would anyone watch UFC when you have pro wrestling? Oh my goodness. Hey, I don't hate UFC. I don't hate MMA. So potentially, I'm not too sure. I'm not. Right now. I can confidently say no, but I definitely wouldn't rule it out the possibility, especially once I get my knowledge up about current day UFC and all this other stuff. So there you go. So, anyways, okay, no other questions? Am I missing anything else? And no. Okay. Yeah, so basically 3 judges will score. And basically, so the judges will be looking at it like this. From the 0-minute mark to the 5-minute mark, who had control? From the 5-minute mark to the 10-minute mark, who had control? From the 10-minute to the 15-minute mark, who had control? And whoever they thought won will get 10 points. If somebody's getting dominated and getting their bell rung and getting messed up, it's probably going to be maybe like a 10-7 type of environment or whatever the deal. So, any questions about the judge? I know this is probably new to several of you. I don't know if anybody's into combat sports or anything. Is there any judging questions that you guys have? I'm gonna take a minute for this one to process. Let y'all ask any questions. Any question? Any question at all? UFC guys can be the jobber. Good luck with it. All right, going once, going twice. Okay, there seemed to be no questions in that regard. All right, well, let's move forward with the next thing. Last thing I really got to talk about, last thing I'm really going to kind of mention here, is the tough enough involved. What do you mean? Like, I don't think tough enough been a thing for a minute, right? Tough enough? Elaborate. Seems pretty straightforward here. I'm loving it. Okay. I missed part of this. I'm at work. I'll go back and watch. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, just to sum it up briefly, again, 3 judges. They judge it on a 10-point system within 5-minute periods. So from 0 minutes to 5 minutes. So from match starts until 5 minutes. And from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, who was in control. Then from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, who was in control. And for title, of course, it's 15 to 20, then 20 to 25. So there you go. Any rookie calls to be roughed up? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. Too. Yeah. I'm probably gonna keep calls away from this series because, like, you got your space with that. You know what I'm saying? You got your space for the call stuff. You know what I mean? You got your ACW for your call stuff. You know, you got your TNA for if you're not down with the call stuff, but you don't want to watch anything WWE. And so you got this for those who really enjoy the WWE stuff and WWE format. However, of course, you're clearly seeing by now it's going to be put in a little bit of a different spot. All right. We got 8 people in there. What's up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? Last information I really got to give. Again, I'm still gonna leave the door open for questions, so it's probably just chat because I'm getting through this way faster than I thought. Here we go. Pilot information, and yes, I'm gonna call this a pilot because, admittedly, I don't know how this is gonna do. I think this is an intriguing idea, which is why I'd rather give it a shot and see what y'all think than to not try it and then y'all turn out you actually love the thing and then I'm in a weird spot. I'm like, dang it, I probably shoulda did this, but didn't because I didn't think I would like it. So, pilot information. Have Lorenzo Sampson show. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh goodness, have Lorenzo Sampson be a job rough up guy. There probably might be a couple. I probably might find a couple calls for like squash matches or something. But anyways, pilot information. The pilot is going to be called WWE Undisputed 01, which, for those that you're probably wondering where the heck the 01 thing comes from, it's from kind of how the UFC does their stuff. If y'all watch UFC or you're familiar with yeah, right. That's right, man. He's gonna try to bury his hands. His hands ain't even got nothing to do with it. They ain't got it. But what's up, expert? What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? And I'll do a brief recap. I'll do a brief recap one final time before I get out of here. So if you missed something, no worries. I'll do a brief recap. Oh, goodness. Anyway, pilot information. WWE Undisputed 01 will be the pilot, and I'm just going to go ahead and reference it right now. All champions will be crowned on that show. So, since pretty much all of y'all here are familiar with ACW or whatever, think end of the show, think end of an era, but with WWE stars. Think that for the pilot episode, and that's pretty much what you're going to get here. I wasn't doing actually good. Sending something over to you in a second. Oh, to J-Dog or to J-Dog or me? If you're talking to me, then cool. I'll check it in a second. If you're talking to him, then okay, well, y'all do what y'all do. Anyways, yeah. For the pilot, WWE Undisputed 01, think end of an era, but with the WWE stars, pretty much. Think that. Oh, me. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll check it in a minute. But yeah, check. Think end of an era, but with WWE stars. In between, there will be 4 episodes of what will be known as Fight Night. Again, similar to the UFC style, the UFC take, UFC format. It's going to be known as Fight Night. In the Fight Night, there will be episode 1, 2, etc., etc., etc. So there you go. Pay-per-view will be labeled Undisputed 01, 2, etc., so on and so forth. And if you see here, the pay-per-view title will be 2, 3, etc., etc., etc. The season ender will be WWE Undisputed 12, because 12 months in a year, it goes a year, makes sense. It's a numbered game, really. So, yeah, that means counting a SummerSlam and whatever the deal, at least from name value, will be out of the window. So there you go. We're kind of adopting the UFC style of pay-per-view naming for this. And yeah, as far as when it's probably going to come out, we're going on TNA right now, but I'm going to get TNA finished. But when I get TNA finished, that's probably going to be next. That's more than likely going to be that. Someone sent me a cheeseburger. I'm hungry. Still working while we're working while I support Boss Man. Cool stuff. Thank you for dropping by. Even though you're still working, thanks for dropping by. Thank all of you for dropping by. Oh, and I guess since we're here, I got one more thing to show all of you while we're here, and then I'm gonna leave the door open for any questions and recaps and all that other stuff. So here's kind of a little bit of a video preview. Hopefully it plays properly, but here's a little bit of a video preview of the arena for the WWE Undisputed show. And it's a silent video, so y'all can kind of talk with me here, but it is a silent video, ain't no audio or nothing. It's just a little video I decided to put together to kind of showcase and highlight what the WWE Undisputed Arena is going to look like. Oh, wait, is that the end of it? Okay, well, it played in start. There we go. Anyway, it's kind of a video kind of showing what the arena is going to look like and everything. I think this turned out pretty freaking good, if you ask me. Again, we kind of took some of the USD elements of them, like having sponsors all over the place. So the game had a lot of that. I downloaded a few more, and boom. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, that's pretty much it. That pretty much covered everything. And just for a brief recap again, it's like this is starting timeline. This is starting from after WrestleMania 39. So everybody who was champion after that WrestleMania 39 weekend, they're going to start at least as champions in WWE Undisputed. But that's pretty much going to change on the pilot episode because all new champions are going to be crowned. We're going to resort to kind of one belt per division type of thing. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. So this means Raw champions are going to face SmackDown and NXT champions too. So there you go. So main roster and NXT champions are going to be included in this. So there you go. So, any questions? Hold on. What is this man doing? Now, I'm going to explain why I'm doing it in 2 seconds. What the heck is this man doing? What is the man doing there? I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I got some questions.
Yes, sir.
First of all, you stole my name, NWA Fight Night. I copyrighted the name Fight Night, so will you be paying me for this?
I question the copyright portion of it. And no, because technically you were already beat to the punch by several other things. So, no, if anything, I'll owe them money. Or
I don't remember that. I'm actually on here, man. You're doing a great job, by the way, and I love this Undisputed stuff. I can't wait to check it out, boss man. But I'm a little bored at work right now. I have to make it another 25 minutes, so I decided to jump on here and bother you.
Noted.
But I'm on the clock.
Gotcha. Noted.
Okay.
Thanks for the dedication.
I know you needed me here, boss man, so here I am. Do you have any questions for me?
Excuse you?
What?
This is solo channel, sir. This
what solo channel?
We're my channel, bro.
There is no solo channel. It's J&W Boss and the J-Dog.
We are. I'm streaming on my channel specifically, like right now. Like, but like, you know.
Well, it's okay. I'm a guest on your channel, right?
Yeah, sure. I guess any undisputed question? If you have any? No?
I do have some.
What's that?
So you said the pilot episode. I didn't catch that real quick because I was here working. The pilot episode. Yeah. It was 4 though. It's 4 episodes. Or you're just gonna do 1? The pilot will be 4 episodes.
The pilot is going to be first. Let me go and clear that up. So the pilot is going to be the first thing that y'all see, just like a regular TV show. Pilot going to be the first thing that you guys see. Then the fight night is going to go pilot, fight night, pay-per-view. the pilot is going to be WWE Undisputed 01. That's where we're going to crown all the new champions, big event, all that stuff. After that, we got the Fight Night episodes leading into WWE Undisputed 02, so on and so forth. So basically, we're kicking it off with a pay-per-view, pretty much. We're going to kick this series off with a pay-per-view, but after that, it's Fight Nights, and then it's the next pay-per-view. Yeah. And I'll even make it clear in the title, so I'll put WWE Undisputed pay-per-view, or I'll work on the title, but I'll indicate in the title that, hey, this is a pay-per-view, and hey, this is Fight Night, so that way you know what you're watching. Answer your question?
Okay, yes, you did, man. That sounds good. Thank you. And do you have any idea? Are you gonna have the judges are gonna be people that we actually see on the show? Like we're gonna see those characters on the show, kind of giving their score or something, or it's just gonna be something you will commentate on?
No, I'm gonna probably try to find a legend or whatever, like legend I can use, and I'll show them on screen. Like I'll show them like on screen or something like that. So I will mention it's gonna be WWE legends. So yeah, it's gonna be WWE legends. They're gonna be the judges of this thing. I do like your idea, Ken Shamrock. I'm definitely probably gonna roll with that. I'm thinking about some potential other people.
All right. Well, yeah. If there's one thing that Ken Shamrock knows is WWE and UFC, so I thought he was a good name there. So I will let you do your thing, boss man. Thank you for entertaining my questions. If I have any other ones, I will raise my hand next time.
You know it. Thanks for dropping in, man. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I guess man, a trip. Any other questions you all may have? Any question that any of you all may have? I want to talk with you about a proposition. Hit me up in the Discord in a bit. Okay. All right, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. That pretty much covered everything I wanted to say. That pretty much covered everything I wanted to mention here. I guess as a final, and for those that may have missed it, again, it's WWE Undisputed 01 first, which is a pay-per-view. That's going to be our pilot. That's where we're going to crown all the champs, all that fun stuff. Then we're going to have the 4 episodes of Fight Nights in the middle. Undisputed 02. Fight Nights 03. Fight Nights 04, etc., etc. We keep the dice rolling. And I think people are dropping out, so I think this pretty much means that I think I've answered everybody's question one final time. I'm just going to kind of briefly recap everything for those that may just be tuning in here. I'm just going to briefly recap everything here, or at least the rules and everything. You can go back to the beginning and listen to the premise. I'm going to repeat that. But rules of the ring, one more time. Time limit is in effect. Non-title matches are 15 minutes. Title matches are 25. So there's no count out. Matches are won by pinfall, submission, knockout, or judge's decision. Multi-man matches, pretty much same rules as regular matches, and all multi-man matches are elimination rules. When it comes to the judges, 3 judges will score on a 10-point system per 5-minute period. So they're going to judge from 0 minutes, so from the time the match starts to 5 minutes in, who had control, from 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 25, pretty much. And then they're going to be judging on striking, grappling, and environmental use. So again, your environmental use is your diving, your use of the barricades, announce tables, ring posts, all that other fun stuff. Which can definitely lead to some interesting dynamics, I will say. And then one last time to cover the pilot. WWE Undisputed 01 is the pay-per-view, and that pilot is going to be first. After that first pay-per-view, it's 4 episodes of Fight Nights. And then it'll be, the pay-per-view is going to be 02, 3, etc., etc., etc. And then the season ender will be WWE Undisputed 12 months in a year, WWE Undisputed 12, and group to 12, pretty much. So, there you go. All right. Yeah. I think what I'll do, though, how you decide if you want to keep doing this, or not, will you put out a poll or just make up your own mind of how to feel after the first few. I'm gonna go off your feedback. I'm gonna go off your feedback, and I'm gonna take a look at comments and things of that nature. And again, take a look at comments and things of that nature. Probably after a couple of, probably by the time we get to, let's say Undisputed 3. Let's say Undisputed 3. I think that would have given enough time for you all to properly watch, hopefully, and view and all that other stuff. So by the time we get to Undisputed 3, I'm going to kind of put out a poll and I'm going to see where you guys are, if you guys are rocking with this or not. Or maybe not 3, if it's not 3 or 4. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm going to probably gauge this off of the general comments, general feedback I received. I am probably going to put out a poll or whatever every now and again just to see where people's heads are at when it comes to this thing, because I know this is a brand new concept, and let's just keep it real, and y'all don't want me to continue to do this, then, I'd rather just go ahead and focus on the stuff that y'all want me to do, So, yeah, so polls, general comments, feedback, likes, all that stuff. So. And of course, even if you don't put your comment on YouTube, if you DM me personally and say, hey, X, Y, and Z, I'll take that into account too. So there you go. All right. Any further questions? Rule set. If you want to ask me about particular stipulations being a thing. By the way, yes, no DQ matches. I'm trying to think of just stuff that maybe I didn't mention here. Yeah, no DQ matches will still be a thing. No DQ matches will still be a thing. Cage matches will still be a thing. I think when the time comes, I don't have anything in mind for a cage match yet, but when the time comes, I'll break down the rules, and the rule is pretty straight late there. So basically, think of old school rule before, or maybe not even escape route. But time comes for cage matches, I'll let you guys know. Stipulation matches will still be a thing. So yes, your no disqualification matches will still be there. Your street fights, all that stuff will still be there. Your steel cages, your Hell in a Cells, all that stuff will still be there. I'm debating on how to include stuff like Royal Rumble, and I'm debating on how I would include that in, or if I would include that in, I may make it specialty and may do that. You know what I mean? I still may do that in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So I'm thinking about that stuff. Some other big stipulations like Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble, those two I'm thinking about. So jury that on that, at least for now. But you will still see stipulation matches. And there will be some matches that will have no time limit at all, but that will really just depend on the story and everything at play and all that stuff. So there will be, on the rare occasion, some matches that will have no time limits at all. And you will be alerted, it will be announced, promoted, all that other fun jazz when that happens. So there you go. And then give it about another maybe minute or so for any final question. Because if not, I don't see the purpose of sitting in the chat. Yeah, nobody's talking. So yeah, I just ain't sure you're talking to myself. Any questions? Anybody that's just coming in that needs a recap, that needs a rundown? I kind of went over everything. Anybody that needs any of that info? And again, just here's a nice little look at the arena. So, any questions? I'm going to give it about another maybe minute or two. That came out pretty decent. That came out halfway decent, yep. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I would like to thank y'all for dropping by, especially hearing this out, because I know it's a new concept. Hope y'all, rock with it. At least give it a chance. I know it's different. I know it's, you may not be used to thing, but hey, give it a chance. Give it a chance. You never know. Okay. Seems there's no more comments. Seems there aren't any more questions. If you guys have any questions and just, didn't want to comment them here or just didn't think about them at the time, you can easily definitely just comment them here on YouTube, or if you want, you can hit me up on Twitter. It's linked down there in the description, or if you're on the Discord, hit me up on the Discord. Reach out to me, and I will gladly answer any questions, or if there anything you felt like I didn't cover here, perfectly fine too. Just let me know, and I will do my best to answer. I think we got something. Fire emoji, cool. Really big fan of the ring, arena on the ramp. No questions though. So super hyped for this. Cool. Fire emoji from Gabe. Cool. Awesome stuff. All right, man, it's going to be very, very interesting. Yes, indeed. And so far, the timeline on when I'm looking to get this out, I'm going to work on TNA, which, thank goodness, I'm doing pretty good as far as progress is concerned. Got all the TNA matches recorded, and I'll hopefully get all the TNA matches edited by the weekend, by the time the weekend's out. Gonna take a look at the arena soon. And I will let you know. I can just show it to you right here. Okay. Arena's right here. but yeah, man. So there you go. Yeah, looks like I ain't got no further questions. Again, anything else y'all need to say, ask, hit me up. Y'all know where to find me on Twitter, Discord, all that stuff. YouTube comment section, all that. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in to this rare live edition. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope I was at least somewhat entertaining for, the time I was here, and since I haven't done this in a while. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos and streams on this channel. Look great with the brand, like the UFC kids. It's so cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's kind of the goal I'm going for. So thank you. But yeah, so if you can, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos and streams on the channel. Check out ACW if you haven't. That dropped a couple days ago. Spread the word. Spread the word about this channel. Spread the word about what's happening here with WWE Undisputed. And I guess until the next time I see you guys, be a boss, and I will holler at you guys later.